Hi, Dolly. How are you?
Hi, Ruth.
How
I'm
are you?
fine, thanks. And you?
I'm fine too. Thanks for asking. All right, Dolly. So remember that yesterday in classes we began talking about learning English, right? This topic.
Yes.
And please choose any question that you want to answer.
Mm. What cool teacher do you make lesson more interesting?
Hmm.
Give you suggestion?
Yes.
Wait. Mm, mm, Professor. Mm, I like mm, teacher. I remember name. Uh, Brian is good teacher. Is uh, more interesting the lesson. Uh, Other teacher is I don't remember name. She live in uh, I it's it's in American in more playas, beach.
Okay.
I not remember his uh, his name, but she is very fun. Uh, your class is more more similar and uh, your class
Hmm.
um, she um, she might us participle um, at all
Hmm.
and we meet and you meet in between we. ¿Está bien eso?
Mm, like she made you guys participate in pairs, maybe work in pairs.
Nos hacía participar entre nosotros.
Oh, okay. She allowed you guys to participate in
Arrived.
allowed,
Allowed.
permitía, ¿no?
Mhm.
Allowed participate in pairs, ¿no? Or among each other, entre todos.
Yes. Mm, Um, thanks to that, um, mm, mm, ay, thanks to that, we know, gracias a eso nos conocimos.
Oh, we were able to know each other.
Supongo.
You were able to know each other.
¿Cómo es esa palabra?
Each other, ¿sí? Entre ustedes, ¿no?
Yes, and speak with Alison, with Oscar, with Daniel, and um, I meet them.
You need it?
Meet them, los conocí.
Oh, you met them.
Met them. Yes. Um, uh, Alison, for example, I like dance. She dance in caporal. Daniel like play in video game. Anai is very very good and kind. And Oscar, I live in Mexico. Mm, I met them. I met all company, the students. It's an a competition
Yes, competition.
competition for groups and play. Mm, It's very fun, the class in the teacher. I don't remember your name. I live in Florida.
Oh, she lived in Florida?
Yes,
What was her name? Her name wasn't Monica?
Monica, yes.
Monica Torrelio?
I don't remember last name.
Okay, she had short hair?
Uh,
Or
she passed class. No, past class three 3 months, more or less.
all right, okay. Oh, this was last year.
Yes, and she se retiró, ¿cómo se dice?
Yeah, she quit or she retired.
Yes. Um,
Yes, I know Monica. She's my friend.
ah,
Yes, I know her. I work with her also in
yes,
other, yeah.
it's,
I met Monica.
yes, it's
Mm.
very fun. The mm, the teacher.
Yeah, she's outgoing. She's very sociable.
Yes,
Hmm.
just Clark is mm, the tenth pass more facts in class. ¿Se me entendió esa parte?
Oh, yeah, like the time passing by fast.
Yes,
All
porque
right.
no pronuncio muy bien algunas palabras.
Yeah, but don't worry, it's okay. It is part of the practice. I think whenever you are at the point in which you are talking fluently, it's when you practice, right? But if you don't practice, then that's it. You really have to practice a lot.
Speak.
Speaking, yes.
It's very difficult to speak. I don't, ¿cómo se diría? I don't have uh, with practice, with person practice. In my family, mm, speak English. My brother, but he uh, uh, never passed class the English,
Okay.
but he speak lecturing, but I don't know why he no never passed class. No? But this is very young, and the son, pequeño niño, son,
Since he was little,
little, yes, uh, he understand the English, but in my family, my dad, my mom, no, no speak other other language, more Spanish and Quechua. English, nothing.
all right, okay.
My sister passed class the English for career system. It's necessary she understand English, but I see only weak I difficult practice
Okay, so you said that your brother didn't study, he just learned. Maybe he found a source in order to practice, no? Because whenever you are doing a type of activity or exercise and you do it daily, then you are able to know the language. So maybe if you can practice, yes, even doing listening exercises also helps you with that. Hi Oscar, how are you? Good afternoon.
Hi, Rod. Good afternoon. I'm fine. And you?
I'm fine too. Thanks for asking. So,
Very good.
Oscar, let's see. Let's continue with this conversation. Remember that yesterday we
Okay.
began and we answered the first three. Now let's answer this
Yes.
question. What do you find difficult when
Oh,
learning English?
okay. Uh, the difficult for me maybe is to understand uh, when the people talks more fluent and maybe some rules. I think. in occasions that there are a lot of rules, and uh, these rules are easy, but I think are so much.
Yes, it's because it's grammar, right?
Yes,
Yeah. All right.
and
And please go on. Sorry.
oh, sometimes I forget basic rules. Maybe was uh, was like when we need to use where in the past. I forget sometimes where when we use he versus was with his or he has, and it's very basic, but sometimes I forget that.
Okay. All right.
Yes, only that.
All right. So, according to you, which is the most important, grammar or vocabulary?
Um, I think is grammar because the vocabulary you can learn with the time or in the way, but grammar is more complex to give sense to the mm, sentences.
All right. So, grammar. All right. So, what or who motivates you to learn English?
Mm, I'm motivated with this because um, all the time I in my work I need English, and not only the work because other things like hobbies or uh, things or stuffs that I need to learn or it's important for me. The best information is in English, and I am I yes I am frustrated when I can't understand some information that I need to read or I like to know. And maybe other motivation is to give um, best opportunities in my job.
All right. Okay. And is it important to speak fluently without pauses or thinking, or accurately without making mistakes? Why?
Mm,
This question.
I think the two is important most uh, with job because you need to express correctly to the others understand you. And okay, maybe fluently is less because uh, uh, they they or others can understand you uh, with patience, but the other is more important. I think the other is more important. You when you are assertive, because in your job, I think it's not good to when you say one thing and person or the others understand another thing or idea.
Okay, all right. What can you do to improve your English?
Mm, Surround me with all related with that. Maybe people that speak English or need to learn to English. Maybe read every day a little article or a part of book, but everything. I think the be constant, um, and maybe think uh, in loud voice uh, all the times or when I can do that. But every time do this surrounded with all related with English.
All right, okay. So,
And maybe one that I can add to this is uh, watch movies in English or listen music, but trying to understand the the lyrics,
mhm.
and maybe some podcast.
Okay, all right. Yes, reading is very important. Also, listening is very important. Doing listening exercises, no?
Yes.
Okay. So, how do you memorize new vocabulary or grammar rules?
Mm, I don't know how is the best way to do this, but in the cell phone, I have an application that every day appears a notification that when you uh, tap on it, um, you have different words and the meaning, and you read this word, the meaning, and you click on OK, and the next uh, or yes, in next word you have different word and the same, the meaning, another word, the meaning, and some cards next you have synonyms or antonyms. And in this form, I think that I have learned new words. But maybe when you read some, you can annotate or go to the dictionary when you don't understand the meaning of some word, because you was trying to understand the meaning of sentence, but because you don't understand one word, um, you don't understand everything the sentence, and you need to go to the dictionary, and I think you are um, doing more work to understand one or yes, to understand one word. And I think this is a good way to memorize.
Okay. All right. So, do you think that dictionaries should be allowed during exams? Explain why.
That dictionary what?
Should be allowed in exams.
Allowed? I don't understand the question.
This word, allowed, permitido.
Okay. Uh, oh, I don't know. As a student, I it was perfectly that the dictionary will be allowed, but or allowed, but I think as like teacher, this is a bad way or bad practice.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Have you ever been to an English speaking country or talked to a foreigner in English? Describe your experience.
Um, I don't uh, have been stay in an English country or English speaking country, but I talked uh, one time with a foreign by cell phone because I subscribed in I don't know, I don't remember, maybe because I need more information with hardware or software. But these people call me, and he was from England, I remember. And I am in the public transport when they uh, told me, and I remember that I understand him, and I can uh, take this conversation without problem. And in the last time or in the past, I have less knowing about English. And another time that occurred this was in a job interview, but mm, this was more informal because they don't want for a high level on English. And in this occasion, it was, I think, easy or not so difficult.
Okay, that's nice. All right, Oscar. Well, our
Okay,
speaking practice time is over, but don't
yes.
forget to connect tomorrow, okay, for classes.
Okay. When is the last class?
Will be on Monday.
Oh, okay.
Yes, because we had a
And the
holiday.
test is for Friday, right?
The quiz will be for Friday, and the test, the final one, will be taken on Monday on the time on classes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, all right.
Mhm.
It's interesting.
Yes.
Okay, Ruth.
All right,
Thank you.
Oscar. You're welcome. Have a
Have a
great
good
night.
night.
Thank you. See you
Okay,
tomorrow.
thank you. Bye. See you.
Goodbye.
Hi, teacher.
Hi, Luciana. How are you? Good night.
Good night. I'm fine, and you?
I'm fine too. So, how was your day, Luciana?
Was very good. In the morning, I have to go to dentista.
Yes.
Okay. Um, at 11 o'clock, and after of that, I went uh, to recoger. How can I say recoger?
Pick up.
Yeah, pick up two dogs that my sister gave me for Christmas,
Mhm.
and um, after that, I went to um, veterinary.
Mhm.
Nothing more.
No, that's nice. So, are you enjoying your last week of vacation?
Yes, yes, I'm very enjoy this week.
All right, that's nice. Okay. So, remember that yesterday we were discussing about this topic, learning English, and we were in this question. So, Luciana, what do you find difficult when learning English?
I think grammar,
Okay.
um, because um they have very um, I don't know how can I say past past continuous simple past um, future um, how can I sé cómo lo puedo decir en general.
The grammar tenses?
Yeah, the grammar tense. I am um, very difficult for me, and I think it does that because reading, I think I am very well in that, and writing, my, my battery was low. One moment, please.
Sure, no problem.
I'm back. Sorry,
Okay,
my
no
battery
problem.
is low. My computer set up. It should up. Se apagó.
Mm-hmm. Shut down.
Shut down. Yes. Okay. Um. And I think, how can I say me falta?
I am missing.
Okay, I am missing speaking. I think speaking, it's good, but I don't know much vocabulary, and yes.
All right, okay. Well,
But
I
the
think your
difficult,
speaking is great. Well, I can easily understand you. And
okay,
well, the vocabulary is something that you learned, right, through practice. So maybe if you could practice more, maybe listening exercises, that will help you a lot with the speaking.
okay, thank you so much.
Yes.
And for grammar, I think just I don't know, memorize or learn of um, grammar tenses.
Yes, for grammar tenses, well, it is important to basically focus on the three most important, right? So the present, the past, and the future. And then also do exercises, no? Like we have on the platform.
Yes,
So try not, maybe not the same kind of exercise every day, but maybe one day you can do one exercise of listening. The other day, maybe you can do one exercise or one activity of grammar and move on from that. No, do
okay.
it like that. Because if you do all the first skills in one day, maybe you're going to get bored. And that's something that we don't want.
Yes, I forget the homework. It's for tomorrow. I think it was for uh, Tuesday, Thursday, sorry. But I have to do my homework today and tomorrow.
Yes, and don't forget about the assignments too, right? The assignments are opening, are were opened on the weekend and they are available since Friday.
Okay,
So
the exam, the
all the
test. Sorry.
assignments, no, the assignments from unit 4, the last unit.
Ah, okay, okay, okay.
Yes, and they were open on Friday. No, they were open on Tuesday, I think. No, Thursday. So Thursday you had Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and tomorrow.
And Wednesday. Yes. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. And on Thursday, you guys will be taking the quiz. And on Monday, you guys will be taking the final exam or the final test in classes, in the time
Okay.
of classes.
And just is this no? After that, nothing more.
Yes, that's it.
Okay. And the next classes are A12
Yes, A12.
and how can I say hasta qué número?
Or
As
until what number or what model?
okay, sorry, I don't listen.
Okay, until what model or yes, what model test?
Until what model? Model
Oh,
text. Okay.
you
Um,
guys will have until A14.
okay. And after that, um, B, like the letter B, or
No, I think it's just that. Actually, on the platform, it's only until 12, and then you get two more, A13 and A14, I think. I don't know yet. I my other group is A13. That's why I know that it's
Mm,
A13, and I think A14 is the last one.
okay,
Yep.
okay, thanks.
Yes, so you're not missing a lot of time. Like you are missing only some months, like
Yes,
3 more months to finish everything.
yeah.
Hmm.
I, oh my God,
Yeah.
I'm very exciting.
Yes. So only 3 more months and then you will be done. Finished.
Yeah, I think it was more classes,
Hmm.
but it's okay. It's very
Yes. But I don't know. I think there are also other classes for TOEFL, if I am not wrong. I think.
yes, yes. I think eh, it's other um class. Es otro curso. It's
Oh,
other.
okay.
I think,
Another
but I don't
course.
know. Other course. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, all right. Yeah, maybe. But yes, you guys are not missing a long time, so only some months and then you will be free.
Yes,
Or at least your schedule, right?
yes. I hope the this other course um, que faltan. How can I say? I forget
The missing classes or
the missing
courses.
classes. Yeah, I hope they aren't very pesadas,
Heavy.
heavy. Yes, because in my school it's very heavy, and I am in the fifth grade, so I hope.
Yes, no. And plus the first months are going to be it's going to be virtually, so no, you will be able to handle it very well. And the first trimester is going to be virtual, and then they said that they will see if we will continue or not,
Yes, I
virtually
think
or
after.
not.
Sorry.
No, don't worry, go ahead.
Okay. I think after of this trimester, the classes are in virtual and presential.
Yes, I
Um,
think.
yeah, but I don't know. Depends of the pandemic, of the cases.
Yes. All right, I think Brian is going to connect now. He's texting me. He forgot.
Okay.
All
Okay,
right.
thanks. Thanks,
You're
Ruth.
welcome.
Have
No
a great
problem.
night.
The same to you.
Thanks. Bye.
Goodbye. Hi, Brian. Good night. How are you?
Hi, teacher. Good night. I'm fine. And you?
I'm fine too. Thanks for asking. So, how was your day, Brian?
Very busy, and I was working, and I forget the conversation practice, and I'm sorry. And I was making a video for a client, and very busy my day. What's your day?
Okay, no problem. Well, my day was also quite busy. I was moving a lot in the morning and then also in the afternoon. I've been working since 2 p.m. until now. Yes.
Oh, all right.
All right. Remember that yesterday we were talking about this topic, learning English,
Yes.
and we have to answer this question, please. What do you find difficult when learning English?
And the most difficult thing when I learn English is the quantity of the words that I learn because my education not formal, and I don't read any book in English. Mm, eso ha hecho, como digo, eso ha hecho,
That has made.
alright, that has made my vocabulary very poor, and that is the most difficult thing when I learn English. And mm, now we we talk about it. I I want to ask to you something. How I can learn more words in English to perfectionate my vocabulary and expand them.
All right. There is an interesting app, but I don't know if it's free or not. But let me please find out this application because it was new and I saw and
All right.
I will look for the exact name, but I think it was very interesting because it's a reading. It's a
Oh,
reading practice in which you can it's like a reading practicing, but what is the difference? It's like they are articles that you start reading and you can stop and you can mark the words that you don't understand and they go directly and they show you it like it opens a short window in which you can see the meaning of the word.
oh, right.
Yes.
I find the book of Don Quixote in PDF, and I want to start to read it with a dictionary to Spanish to English.
Oh, okay. So you the this book is in English?
Yes, the book is in English, and I chose that book because the the quantity of words and that that author implement in that book is very extent, and I like to understood that book, and I hope to learn more words in English.
Yes, also that will help you whenever you read and you do translations. That also help you with vocabulary because you have to find the words that you don't understand in the dictionary. So that's also something that you can do. in order to learn new vocabulary words. Yes, definitely.
Yes, it's because it's the most difficult things when I learn English. But I when I have a conversation and I don't find the correct words to express my ideas and my opinion, and
Mhm.
that in Spanish is muletilla, no? And
Yes,
yes, and I don't want to talk in English that
with these
with that
sticks.
problem.
All right, okay. And you are the third person that is telling me this. And remember that yesterday I said in the class that these two other classes that we have left, because we have finished with everything related to grammar and vocabulary from the units. So tomorrow, you gave me an idea. Tomorrow we are going to review only phrasal verbs.
All right, is
Yes.
very
Mm,
very
yes,
interesting.
and you will do practices on like live practices the way we do. And tomorrow, all our class, the entire class, will be related to vocabulary.
All right, that sounds great. And other thing where I I do, and I download a table for the regular and irregular verbs in all the states and in the times in the yes in the times, and I I make um I probarme a mí mismo es
To
prove myself, no.
yes, or you can also
Yes.
say to test myself.
All right, I test myself to learn in 2 to 5 birds daily, and this is the goal for that year for that month.
Okay, well, that's great. It is great that you have a list, a verb list, because when you have one, then you can start marking, with highlighter or just a marker or a color, all the verbs that you know and all the new ones that you are going to learn each day. So that's a good start. That's nice. It is important. Everyone should have a verb list because that's how you begin like really practicing and learning the language.
Yes, and when we talk the 70% of things where we say is a verbs, and I think the verse is the most important things in every language.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you're right, 100%. So that's nice. So that's a good start. And well, thank you for the ideas. And tomorrow we are going to review on vocabulary because it is important, no, whenever we talk, and especially phrasal verbs, because they express different meanings than only verbs. So it is also important to increase our vocabulary, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's go on to the next question. According to you, which is the most important, grammar or vocabulary? Explain why.
And I think the both things are the same important, because we can't talk, and we can talk all the time, and if in one moment we need to express something, and we can talk, we need to we need to we need to take a great grammar. But si no, ¿cómo digo si no?
If not,
All right. If not, we are silent, and we are limited ourselves, because we we can't to depend um, to the one the only one thing to express the ideas and express the opinions. And I think the both things are very important.
all right, okay. And what or who motivates you to learn English?
And when when I was 13 years old, I I always have a dream to live in the United States, and all about the culture and the life in that country is very very important to me. And that thing is the principal motive to I want to learn English. And I think the English is the first the first language most important in the world, because a lot of countries have that language to principal language or secondary. And if I pretend myself to travel around the world, I think that I need to talk English and other language apart, and like French or like Italian. I yo sé.
I know.
All right, I know a very little of French, Italian, and Portuguese.
Oh, really?
Yes, and I start to learn that language in the 2014 2015 year. And I can to follow my learn, because and at that time yo no tenía I was half no.
I didn't have.
All right, I didn't have the money to continue my to continue my 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 studies. But the little things that I learned was very funny and very awesome. I want to retomar.
To take back?
Yes, I want to take back in the future um, one of that language.
That's nice. So you will learn four languages, right?
Yes,
That's nice. That's excellent. All right. Let's see. Let's go on to this question. Is it more important to speak fluently without pauses or thinking, or accurately without making mistakes? Why?
mm, I think that depend to the fluid in the language and the conversation for the person. And but I think in all language is very important to speak fluently and accurately, because the when we speak fluently, we demonstrate to our public that that we nosotros sabemos.
That we know?
Yes, that we know about the topic, and speak accurately, because we need to express the correct things to our public, and our listeners. And we not we can do to say anything only for say anything, and we need to speak, to say the correctly things about the topic, or the entorno.
All right. All right. So, yes, it is important, no, to actually have both. Whenever you have fluency, you also need to be accurately with your words.
Yes.
All right. Okay. So, let's see. Let's go to the next question. Let's see. Here, this one. What can you do to improve your English?
Improve is
Mejorar.
all right. Mm, I think to improve my English is practicing, but with a conversation. Mm, I think that that way is the very important to me, because I am a listener, and the 75% of the things I learned around all my life, I I can learn while
Okay.
I listen the other person, and the opportunity to express my opinion and my ideas is a very nice exercise to me, because I work myself to learn from me to me. It's like a conversation with me in is is how I conversate with the mirror, and is is very rare, para decir raro o
Yes, is rare or
rare.
odd. También puedes decir odd.
All right, it's very rare way to learn, but is the way to que me sirve a mí o que
That is useful for me.
yes, that is the way that he useful for me.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you very much for answering. And well, our speaking practice time is over. All right, Brian.
All
But
right, teacher.
see you tomorrow for the vocabulary practices.
Yes, teacher. I will expect that clay snow is classes, whatever that meeting, and I want to learn too much.
Yes, of course. Don't you worry. So see you tomorrow.
All right, teacher, and see you tomorrow. Have a great night.
Thank you.
All right, teacher. Bye.
Goodbye. Hi, Alison. How are you?
Hi Ruth, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm fine too. Thanks for asking. So, okay, we were talking with Brian. We were just making, taking some minutes until you connect. But then you connected and then you left. I was like, oh no. And my cell phone was off. So I couldn't
Oh,
answer. That's why.
don't worry. I'm not sure what if it was my schedule, so I went out.
All right, don't worry. Well, now you know that your time is from 7:45 to 8.
Okay,
All right. So
for the Thursday.
for Thursday, yes,
Okay,
that will be the last conversation practice that we will have.
okay, no problem.
All right. So remember that on our last class, our topic conversation was learning English, and we stayed in this question. So please, if you could answer this question, what do you find difficult when learning English?
Um, the exceptions. There are many exceptions, especially in vocabulary and in grammar. I think that this is the most difficult.
Hmm. All right. And according to you, which is the most important, grammar or vocabulary?
Vocabulary. because if you the grammar is not very difficult because there are some rules, but you can learn. But uh, if you know many words and the concepts, I think that is more easy, even to read. No, sorry, to write or speak, even the listening.
Okay. All right. So vocabulary, you think.
Yeah.
All right. What or who motivates you to learn English?
Mm, the job opportunity because um I lost
Mm-hmm.
some opportunities for job in relative big companies for the language. I don't speak very fluently.
Yes.
Fluently.
Uh-huh. Fluently.
So yes, so this is my um, mm, the problem with uh, this language, and when I listen, I don't understand when the person talk very quickly. It's a little difficult for me.
Okay, you're right. So maybe more listening practices, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
in the platform, with the pronunciation and different rules for speak some sentence, I had um, a little problems in the part of, um, for example, when someone asks a question and need a clarification or need more information, they have a different a, volume. Uh, I
And
don't
they
know
have a
how
different intonation.
exactly intonation, or and this is the when I lose the what they need to say, or in the some words when you talk, uh, you don't need to pronunciate all the word. So this is very confused to me when someone is talking very quickly.
All right. How do you memorize new vocabulary or grammar rules?
The grammar rules is easy for me, but the vocabulary, I think that I need to practice with, I don't know, write a sentence or view different examples. And I think that this with this um, form, I have the concept, and I will remember later.
Okay, all right. And is it important for you, maybe you think, is it important to speak fluently without pauses or thinking, or accurately without making mistakes, and why?
Um, don't make mistakes, I think, because uh, I think my problem is do the sentence with the correct grammar. So when I talk, uh, I think to don't mistake with the words or the order of the grammar. So um, I think the second.
All right, so you think the second. Okay, and what do you think you could do to improve your English?
Mm, practice. uh, I think a good way to improve their English is listen music or watch movies in English or translate the songs or listen songs. First, the songs that are very slowly, and later to um, listen musics with more fluent of the rhythm.
Okay, so do you think homework is useful or just a waste of time? And what kind of homework do you prefer?
The homework in the platform is good for me because it's very complete with the listening, the speaking. Uh, but I think that probably we need to um, write a more I don't know, sentence with the grammar or the vocabulary for um, em, ¿cómo se dice retener?
To keep or to maintain?
To keep the concepts of the words and the rules of the grammar. All need to practice, more practice.
Yes, it is always, no? It's like practice, practice, practice.
Yes. Even the grammar when you learned, for example, in the level 7 level for this program, uh, only in this others level you review and probably plus a little things, but it's the same. But uh, you only saw these rules one way in this level, but later is difficult to remember. So um, all need to practice every day if you can. So this is the biggest problem with the this language, I think, with all the language.
Yes, actually, it's with all. I think the practice, no, whatever requires practice is like it requires also time, practice, and to be constant with this.
Yeah.
Mhm. All right, well, Allison, I have I have a meeting, so I have to we will have to finish our conversation practice, okay? But anyways, remember that for for Thursday, your speaking practice is 7:45 to 8.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you very much and see you tomorrow. And because most of your classmates, by talking about this topic, mentioned something very important. They said that they wanted to review on vocabulary. That's why tomorrow our class is going to be only about vocabulary and we will be reviewing phrasal verbs.
Okay.
Yes. All right. So see you tomorrow.
Okay. Bye, Ruth. Good
Goodbye.
evening.
The same to you.
Bye.